Hi, this is Indira Kennedy, thinking about conscious leadership. Neuroscience tells us that it takes 21 days to form a habit, and we're now well past that 21-day mark in the lockdown. So I'm wondering how you've been putting together your life around this time and what sort of habits you've been creating. This is a really important time for all of us because we know that there's a new regime that we're being forced to create. And it's a bit like a new moon, but we're not really into that new cycle yet. Where we are is at the tail end of the old moon. And we're being forced to go into a new cycle. And we don't know what that will be like. We don't really know. We just know that we're full of anticipation, that we're thinking ahead, as well as dealing with the immediate and urgent and important things that are happening right now. What is important for all of us is that we do think about how we will nourish ourselves, how we will flourish, and not only for ourselves individually, but as a global community, looking at how we interact, how we will share, the impact we have on each other. All of these things have become so clear. What I would encourage you to do at this time is, while you are dealing with change, is to take this time to go into a quieter way of being and reflect. This is the time at the end of a cycle, and you will know how long that cycle's been for you, but we are all at the end of our cycle in some way or another. Before we head into the new cycle in the spiral and keep ourselves evolving, we need to take stock of where we have been and what it all means for us. So I don't mean hibernate, I mean reflect and form your insights and journal, write it down, take some time to truly think in a very logical, rational, but also a deeply connected, aware, conscious way about what it is that this all means for you. And out of that, what are you going to take forward? What are you going to create so that the next part of the spiral, the next cycle in this new moon, before it becomes a full moon, is something that you're willing to be part of, that you're willing to drive, that you're willing to lead, and therefore your own self-leadership becomes really important. The habits that you form right now are the habits that will take you well into the future. And that's part of the emotional intelligence as well as the spiritual intelligence that we all need to be cultivating at this time. So be well, take good care, and do that for all of us by individually taking care of ourselves. You know, the yogis say that when we meditate, we are meditating for everyone, the impact that we have. Remember, Carl Jung talks about the collective unconscious. We are all deeply connected at this time. So don't be afraid of taking that time to really go within and know that you are doing the very best by looking after yourself. You are looking after all of us.